Yes. Let's see. So let me repeat it again so that it can be recorded. So we are talking about the close packing structure. So close packing structure is a 3D arrangement of particles, and in such a way that particles leave least space between them and arrange in a close to each other, so that minimum space is left between them. So we were discussing about the type of close packing. The first type of close packing is close packing in 1D. In 1D close packing, the particles arrange themselves in such a way that each particle is in contact with two particles. This second particle is in contact with first and third particle, and this type of arrangement in which one particle is connected with two particle, there is a coordination number. So here the coordination number will be 2. If the particle is connected with 3, then we will say that the coordination number is 3. Okay, so here in 1D arrangement, the coordination number is 2 because each particle is connected with two particles. And we can also say that particles arrange themselves in such a way that they form a row. Okay, so they are forming forming a row in this arrangement. इस arrangement में वो एक row की formation कर रहे हैं. Okay, so this is the first type of arrangement that is called close packing in 1D. Now we are going to discuss about 2D. अब 2D को discuss करते हैं. No, actually here we are considering the particles which are not in the beginning and in the end, because we will have to start from somewhere. No? So the first particle will not be connected with it will be connected with one only, first and last, and rest of the particle, because first and last particle are negligible in comparison to total number of particles, so they will be neglected. Suppose we have 1 lakh number of particles in a crystal, so maybe possible that some of the particles will be on the both end, they will be connected with a single particle. Okay, so they will be neglected. Yes, let's move on and let's see the second type of arrangement, that is called 2D close packing. Close packing in 2D. 2D means two dimensional. So this 2D close packing can be divided into two parts. It may be hexagonal or square. Okay, it may be hexagonal close packing and square. So let's see. First, we can divide it into two parts. First, let's see square. Square close packing. Close packing. And the second one is hexagonal. Hexagonal close packing. Close packing. Okay. In square close packing, particles arrange themselves in such a way, or you can say that we have already studied about the 1D arrangement. Okay, 1D arrangement. So all the rows which are present in 1D arrangement, they arrange themselves in such a way that that particle of first row just is present just below the particle of second row, and the particle of third row present just below the particle of fourth row. So such type of arrangement is called square close packing. Let me explain why it is called square close packing. Let's just see. We know that let's see an example. This is the particle which I have taken in a center, and these are the particles which are connected with this one. Okay, this is the center of the particle which are connected with it. So I will just frame a imaginary line by making this type of structure. Okay, so now if we connect the center of the particle which are in coordination number of this particle, then we will get a structure that is square. We are getting a square structure. So that's why this type of structure is called square close packing. इसे अपन square close packing कह रहे हैं. And this row is, we can consider it as A, this can also be A, this can also be A, this can also be A. Why? Because all the rows have same arrangement. Okay, all the rows have same arrangement. So each row will be considered as A. So that's why this type of arrangement can also be called A dot 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 type arrangement. Type arrangement. Okay. So why it is called? Because all the rows are same in whole 2D structures, and each row is in contact with each other in such a way that particle just above it or just below it. ठीक है, रो ऑफ द पार्टिकल मे बी जस्ट अबव इट और जस्ट बिलो इट, उसके जस्ट ऊपर या नीचे हो सकता है. वन मोर इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग इज कोऑर्डिनेशन नंबर. Coordination number. So here you can find the coordination number in this structure. So we know that each particle is in contact with four particles. हर एक particle four particle की contact में है. That's why we can say the coordination number is 4. Here the coordination number is 4 in this matter. And one more thing, here we can also see the percent packing efficiency. It is a term which is used. Let me explain. Percent packing efficiency. Packing efficiency. If we talk about percent packing efficiency, it means how much volume of total volume these particle acquire. Okay, so the volume acquired by the particle in total volume is, and we write it in a percentage, then it is called percent packing efficiency. And the percent packing efficiency of this arrangement is 52.4%. Okay, 52.4%. Just remember it. That means the volume, total volume, out of total volume, these particles acquire 52.4% space. And the empty space we can calculate right now. How much will be the empty space? So here the empty space will be, you can subtract it out of 100, then you will get 47.6%. 47.6% volume or 47.6% space will be empty, okay, in this arrangement. So this is called square close packing. Okay, let's move towards the next arrangement, that is called hexagonal close packing. Actually, hexagonal close packing is also formed by rows which we formed in a 1D. जो 1D में हमने rows बनाई थी उसी से इसकी formation होगी. But you have to remember that we will arrange the rows in such a way that particle of first row should not be just below the particle of second row. It should be like this. This is the 1D arrangement which we saw in 1D close packing. Okay, this is the 1D arrangement of the particle. Now I am going to draw the second row, but I will draw the second row in such a way that the particle of second row should fall in the space, space vacant between the two particles. Video, yeah, just a minute. But sometimes it happens that network issue can be from your side. So you just check whether it is from your side or my side, because if there will be a network issue from my side, the all will suffer. Okay, or only one person is having the problem, such type of problem. That means the problem is from your side. Okay, let's see. So this is the first row. Okay, so I am going to draw the next row like this, like this. Actually, the space between the two rows is called depression. So I can say that I have fixed the particle of second row in the depression of first row. Okay, these are the depressions. Suppose I am just drawing it like this. So the space here, this is called depression. Okay, so I have placed the particle of second row in the depression of first row. Okay, and the next third row will be placed like this. It will also be in the depression of second row. Second row, and the fourth row will again follow the second row. It will be aligned with the second row, you can see. Okay, So this type of arrangement is called hexagonal close packing. And in this hexagonal close packing, you can observe that if we say that this row is A, so we cannot say this row can be A because its arrangement is little bit different from the that one. So that's why we will say that it is B. Again it is A, it is again B because first and third rows are aligned. ध्यान रखना, first and third row are aligned, second and fourth row are aligned. Aligned means the particle of the rows are arranged in a line. So that's why I say that they are aligned. Okay, they are in a same line. Particles are in a same line, and the particle of second and fourth row are in a same line. So that's why this arrangement is aligned AA. So this arrangement can also be say A B A B arrangement. Okay, so this arrangement can be called AB arrangement. So you can easily identify AB arrangement. Next thing, let's consider this particle which is present in the middle. So how many particle is it in contact? It is in contact with 6 particles. So here we can see, yes, it is in contact with 6 particles. So I will just meet the points of the center of the particles through an imaginary lines. And here we have got a structure that is called hexagonal. So this structure is hexagonal. So that's why this type of close packing is called hexagonal close packing. It is called hexagonal close packing. And if we talk about the coordination number, coordination number, coordination number. So here the coordination number is 6. Okay, because each particle is in contact with 6 particles. So that's why the coordination number is 6. And the next thing is packing efficiency, which we discussed earlier. Packing efficiency. Packing efficiency. Packing efficiency means how much space has been acquired by these particles out of total space. So these particles acquire 60.4% space. Okay, 60.4% space is acquired by the particle, and empty space, if we talk about empty space. So here the empty space is, you can subtract it from 100, so you will get 39.6%. So 39.6% space is empty. So you can say what type of arrangement is more closely packed. So you can say the hexagonal particles, yeah, hexagonal close packing is the क्लोज पैकिंग इन विच पार्टिकल्स आर मोर क्लोजली पैक्ड. ओके, इसमें पार्टिकल्स ज्यादा क्लोजली पैक्ड है. दे हैव एक्वायर्ड मोर सरफेस. ओके, इन टोटल आउट ऑफ सरफेस, टोटल सरफेस में से इन्होंने ज्यादा सरफेस का एक्वायर किया है. So this is all about the 2D arrangement. Okay, 2D arrangement. So why we have called them 2D arrangement? Because we have two things here, length and breadth. We have got length and we have got breadth. So we have two dimensions here in this type of arrangement. So that's why it is called 2D arrangement. It is also called 2D arrangement. Let's move on. आगे चलते हैं. Any problem out of this? Yes. Actually, there is no example of these two arrangement because I am just doing some initial things which by which we will achieve the arrangement of the particles. We will see all the crystals in 3D, but right now we are seeing only 2D. Using these 2D arrangements, we will form the 3D arrangement, and in that 3D arrangement, we will see the example. Got it, John? Are you getting me? Okay, so we are only watching the initial state of the crystal formation. So that's why we have started from the 1D, then we have started with 2D, and now we will use these 2D arrangements to form 3D arrangements, and then we will see the example of 3D. Because this is flat structure, and we know that flat layers are not found. Okay. Yes, let us see. So the next is 3D close packing. 3D close packing. While we are talking 3D close packing. So we have seen, two types of 2D arrangement. So if we use both two type of arrangement, we can form many types of 3D close packing. First, we will see 3D close packing by square planar layers. Okay. Right now we have seen square planar layers. हमने square planar layer देखनी है, and using those square planar layer we will form a 3D close packing. Okay, हम 3D close packing की formation करेंगे. Let's see. So first we are saying 3D close packing by using square planar. Okay, and there is a particular name for it. We can say it square close packing. यही आएगा. There is no separate name for it. Let's see. It can be drawn as first you can draw a square cube, and using this cube we will draw the further structure. Okay, this is the cube, and in this cube we will arrange the particle in such a way that square close packing can be placed from one above each, है ना, एक दूसरे के ऊपर उसको रखा जा सके. Let's see. uh, let me remove this because it will not be seen. It will not be seen when we arrange the particles. Okay, so these are the particles 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Then 1, 2, 3 and 4. And here we can draw 1, 2, 3, 1, 2 and 3 again. Sorry, 1, 2 and 3. Like this we will draw the particles. We will draw the particles, and again here we can draw the particles. So here what I want to explain you is that such type of many layers will be placed on each other. You can see the two layers. This is first A, this is second A, and then the third layer, fourth layer, fifth layer. When 2D layers are placed on each other in such a way that particle of first layer are uh, particle of second layer are just above the particle of first layer, then particle of third layer are just above the particle of second layer, particle of fourth layer just above third layer. So you will get such type of structure. And this structure is cuboidal shape. This structure is of cuboidal shape. ये जो आपके पास shape आएगा, it will be a cuboidal shape, and this structure is also known as AAA 3D 3D close packing. This is called AAA 3D close packing because we have placed 2D square layers on each other, and we have obtained 3D close packing by using 2D square layers. Okay, but we will later on we will not discuss this type of arrangement in this chapter. In this chapter we will study in detail the hexagonal close packing 3D structures. उसको अपन ज्यादा डिटेल के अंदर देखेंगे क्योंकि वही आगे हमारा पूरा चैप्टर के अंदर आने वाला है. सो लेट्स सी. नेक्स्ट इज it was the 3D close packing by square planar layers. Now we are seeing 3D close packing by square, by hexagonal close packing 2D layers. Okay, we will place for one 2D layer on second 2D layer, है ना, एक 2D layer को second 2D layer के ऊपर place करेंगे. So what we are doing, we are covering one 2D layer, 2D hexagonal layer by second it is first by second 2D hexagonal layer. Okay, how does it happen? देखते हैं कैसे होगा ये. Let's do it. Yes, बोलिए. actually we have studied the arrangement of unit cell only, but in different type of structure there are different type of arrangement as well, because we have studied the basic the angles and the length. Repeat, what are you saying? Where are these structures can be found? Matlab you want to ask that this type of structure, where can we study this type of structure, is it? Hmm. Where are the unit cells in this structure? Okay, let me show you. Because I have drawn only one 3D structure, so you can see here. तो यहाँ देख सकते हैं आप. So here you can see. Actually, we have 2D board, so there may be some problem, showing the 3D. But I will just try to. I just try to show you. Suppose we can see here. We can see here. We can see here. You can frame the. You can draw the center of the each particle, and then you can frame here like this. Such type of structure you will get here. So you can see the cube in it. Cube in it. When you frame, when you frame 3D structure by the square planar layer, you will get a cube in it. So it is also called the cubic 3D structure. You can also say it. इसको 3D कह सकते हैं. 3D cubic कह सकते हैं. Okay. तो ध्यान रखना इसमें, because it is very difficult to point out each and every particle in 3D, because we have 2D board. So that's why it is not convenient to show the 3D. But okay, I will frame some of the things, some PPT, so that I can show you, and I will try to send you in WhatsApp group, so that you can see the 3D structure of that. Okay. Yes, let's see. So okay, so here we are discussing about the 3D close packing. 3D close packing by hexagonal layers. So I am just drawing 3D hexagonal layer. One, this is two, this is three, this is four, and this is five. Are you able to see? Yes. And the next layer should be there. One, two, three, four, and five. One more. One, two, three, and four. Okay. So बहुत ध्यान से समझना. Okay. Let's see. This is one 2D layer. Okay. What I'm going to do is I will place a next 2D layer on this layer. This is the one flat layer. I will place one flat layer just above it. So I cannot show you like this, because it will not be visible to you. So that's why I have placed the layer like this. I have placed the layer like this. Now I am going to place the another layer just in front of it. Okay, hexagonal layer. So let's see. So the particle of next hexagonal layer will be placed like this. This is one particle. This is second. This is third. This is fourth. This is fifth particle. Now again, from the second layer, now you can see. Okay. Now we can observe. So I have used two colors, black and green. The green color is dotted, the layer which is above, and the layer which is below is marked by black marker. Okay. So here we have got an arrangement, and in this arrangement you can see there are space between the three particles. तीन particles के बीच में आपको एक space मिल रहा है. Let me show you here. One, two, and three. And the space between the three particles. Here you can see the space. This space is called trigonal voids. This space is called trigonal void. So in some of the example you can see the trigonal void of the layer which is present below and the trigonal void of the layer which is present above. They are just above on each other ना, they are just in contact with each other. देख सकते हो आप इसका trigonal void देखो आप ऊपर वाली layer का and the trigonal void just below it. They are just on each other, एक दूसरे के ऊपर है, आप देख सकते हैं इसको. So this type of trigonal void is called octahedral O. I will show octahedral O. So let me show you again. Let me rub this diagram. Okay. Now you can see 1, 2, and 3. I have drawn the layer which is present below. Okay. And just above it, I will draw a layer just above it. देखिए इसके ऊपर की जो लेयर है उसके पार्टिकल ड्रॉ कर रहा हूं मैं like this and like this. ठीक है. Now you can see two trigonal voids. Two trigonal voids are just on just above it. तो यहाँ पर this trigonal void is called octahedral. Octahedral void. This trigonal void is called octahedral void, and it can be shown like this. इसको इस तरह भी show कर सकते हैं आप देखिए. Just say 1, 2, 3, and the okay. This is the layer which is present below, and this is the layer which is present above. This is the layer which is present above. Okay, so below, layer below, and this is layer above. So now you can see these voids are just in front of each other. एक दूसरे के आमने सामने हैं यहाँ पर. I am talking about this. ठीक है? I am talking about this. So are you able to observe it, बेटा? Are you able to observe it? The trigonal void made on layer present below, okay, and the trigonal void present on the layer present above, they are just in front of each other. एक दूसरे के just आमने सामने हैं, and because of that a void has been made. उनके बीच के में एक void की formation हो गई. Void is an empty space. एक empty space की formation हो गई है. That empty space is called octahedral void. That empty space is called octahedral void. ये ध्यान रखना है आपको. And one more thing, ये तो octahedral void है, तो here you can also observe the octahedral void. Here you can also observe octahedral void. Here you can also observe the octahedral void. So there are octahedral void when we place two hexagonal layers, in contact with each other. Then there is also forming a one more type of void, that is tetrahedral void. Here, this is T, tetrahedral void. Let me show you how they are forming. कैसे बन रही है ये बता दूं मैं आपको. Okay, let's see. Let me show you the tetrahedral voids, है ना, how they are forming. So in case of tetrahedral void, you can see one particle is present in the layer which is present below, and the three particles are just above it. और तीन पार्टिकल इसके just ऊपर की तरफ है, like this. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, just like this. And you can draw these layers as, इसको आप यूं भी ड्रॉ कर सकते हैं. And one particle is just here. Okay, इस तरह भी ड्रॉ कर सकते हैं. So this void is called tetrahedral. Tetrahedral void. So here we can see two types of voids are being made when two hexagonal layers are placed on each other. One is tetrahedral void. Here you can see the tetrahedral void. These tetrahedral voids are made by 6 particles. Okay, sorry, octahedral. These octahedral voids are made by 6 particles, and another void is tetrahedral, and these tetrahedral void are made by 4 particles. ये 4 particles से बन रहे हैं. Now, okay, they are formed by 4 particles. Yes, बोलिए बेटा. Okay, let me explain why it is called. Okay, let me explain why it is called tetrahedral. Let me explain why it is called tetrahedral and octahedral. Actually, what happened if we frame the structure by using the center of the particle, then we will have a shape in which there will be four faces. So as there will be four faces while we are drawing the structure, so that's why it is called tetrahedral. Suppose we have a tetrahedral void here, है ना? तो tetrahedral में देखो आपके पास में this is the center of one particle, center of second particle, center of third particle. Okay, then the particle which we have placed just above it, इसके ऊपर जो हमने particle बनाया उसका मैं center यहाँ बना देता हूँ. तो अब मैं अगर इनको मिलाता हूँ आप देखो तो आपके पास में एक structure बनेगा. You will have a structure like this. You will have a structure like this, and this structure has four faces. Okay, one face is just below, नीचे की तरफ एक फेस है, one. सेकेंड फेस आपके पास में इस तरफ है, थर्ड फेस आपके पास इस तरफ है, एंड फोर्थ फेस फ्रॉम द बैक साइड फोर फेस होगा. आपको क्या करना है, ट्रायंगुलर बनाना है, ट्रायंगल बनाना है. ठीक है, हियर यू हैव अ ट्रायंगल, आपके पास एक ट्रायंगल है. ओके, then place a particle just above it, and just make draw a line using the end point of that triangle. Then you will have a shape which is tetrahedral. ठीक है, तो आपको टेट्रा, जैसे आप देखो shape of methane, you can see it is tetrahedral because it has four faces. Okay, and similarly when we will frame a line using the center point of the particle, we will have a shape which will be octahedral. Octahedral matlab they will have eight faces. Okay, they will have eight faces when we will draw a shape out of it. But you will not get any shape in the book of such type in which there will be eight faces. But we are only considering the particles. Okay, so just remember it. So यहाँ एक बहुत important question है which is mostly asked in board exam में पूछा जाता है out of this topic, that is write any four difference between tetrahedral and octahedral voids. ठीक है, तो इनमें क्या हमारे पास में डिफरेंस हो सकता है, लेट अस सी. Okay, let's see. Write some